50s. Here we go. Starting it off with number 59. On the one hand, I understand that a pup named Scooby Doo coming in at 59 is great. We needed a Scooby Doo entree at some point. There's no way that you can do a cartoon list and not have the titular Doug and the smoking pot traveling band of friends on your list. However, just gonna come out and say it, this originally was aired in 1988. Yeah, that old. I know. It's crazy to me too, right? It's wild. I didn't even know this until I did additional research on the show. So, again, this could easily be vetoed off the list. A Pup Named Scooby Doo is coming to number 59. The official word on A Pup Named Scooby Doo is this. It's an American animated mystery comedy series produced by Hanna-Barbera. It is the 8th incarnation of the Studio Scooby Doo franchise and depicts younger versions of the title characters and its companions as they solve mysteries similar to the original television series. Already I'm excited because this is a strong entry. It's time to move on to number 58.
Seatbelts, everyone! Please let this be a normal field trip. With a friend? No way!
Cruising on down Main Street, you're relaxed and feeling good. Next thing that you know, you're seeing octopus in the neighborhood, surfing on a sound wave, swinging through the stars. Take a left at your intestine, take your second right past Mars on the magic school bus. Alligator nostril, climb on the magic school bus. Spank a plankton too. On our magic school bus. Rock the river of lava. On the magic school bus. So jump inside, it's a wilder ride. Come on, ride on the magic school bus.
58. The Magic School Bus. There are just some shows that are eponymous with 2000's kids. There are just some shows that outlive the generation that they were meant for. There's just some shows that will forever transcend time, and if it's mentioned, if a theme song is brought up or a name like Miss Frizzle is brought up, it's going to activate almost like a secret agent button in your ear, and everybody's going to revert to that childhood age. Magic School Bus has an argument of being probably the most popular educational kids show of all time. I don't think there are very, very few others that could even rival in terms of what it meant in teaching us science. Like, this is on the par of Bill Nye the Science Guy and Sesame Street when it comes to those types of shows. The premise is this. The animated series follows the adventures of eccentric teacher Miss Frizzle and her 8 students as they explore the wonders of science on their exciting field trips. Their journey takes them to different locations, time periods, and encounters with various creatures, all while learning about science and the world around them. God dog it, there's just not enough good to say about the Magic School Bus. The only thing that I want to hear from you is that you want it higher on the list. That is the only disrespect we will tolerate towards the Magic School Bus. That's number 58. It's time for number 57.
Finding a dodo bird, painting a continent, or driving her sister insane. Phineas! As you can see, there's a whole lot of stuff to do before school starts this fall.
Come on, Barry!
So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all. So stick with us, cause Phineas and Ferb are gonna do it all.
Mom!
Man, you're talking about like encapsulating, if that is a word, an entire 2000s vibe. And not so much the early 2000s, but like that 2000s when Disney Channel was at its height, its peak of animated shows and even live action shows, teen live action shows. Like this is a summer vacation vibe show. Like everybody from the 2000s loved this damn show. I don't even think I'm doing it justice by having it down this low. It should be in the top 50. I recognize that. This is actually too low for this one, and I am fine with changing this one. But the series originally aired on the networks for 4 seasons between 2007 and 2015 and returned for the first of 2 additional seasons in 2025. The series follows stepbrothers Phineas Flynn. Did I just mention that it's back right now? 2025 is the year we're in currently. Our Lord and Savior 2025 is what we're living in, and it is currently back on air. That's how great the show is. The first, the series follows stepbrothers Phineas, Flynn, and Ferb Fletcher, who construct a grand project or embark on an adventure each day to make the most of their time on summer vacation, to the annoyance of Phineas's older sister, Candace Flynn. Candace's attempts to expose their schemes to her mother always fail due to the fights between local evil scientist Dr. Heinz Doofenshmirtz and the boy's secret agent pet, Perry the Platypus. Again, looking at the voice cast, you got Vincent Martella, who if you watched Hannah Montana, I think he was on that show. Ashley Tisdale, who if you watched Sweet Life of Zack and Cody and High School Musical, she was on that show. Allison Stoner, which if you watched the Step Up series, she was a little girl on that. Like, I mean, just come on. It's incredible talent, incredible idea. It's too low on the list. That's what I want to say. But number 57 for now is where it sits at for Phineas and Ferb. Moving on to 56.
Who's that girl? What's her name? Is she cool? Is she lame? Oh, you're talking about what's her name? Pepper Ann. Is she lame? Is she cool? Is she breaking every rule? Is she anybody's fool? Pepper Ann, Pepper Ann, Pepper Ann, marching in her own parade. Pepper Ann, she's like one in a million. Pepper Ann, much too cool for 7th grade. Catch her if you can, Pepper Ann.
Ooh, is that girl from gym class?
No, that's me.
Oh. Who is she and why does she have her own song?
Did someone take my lunch? Pepper Ann, marching in her own parade. Pepper Ann, she's like one in a million. Pepper Ann, much too cool for 7th grade. No one's cooler than Pepper Ann. She's her own biggest fan, Pepper Ann.
Ooh, bicentennial
Catch her
quarter.
if you can, Pepper Ann.
Pepper Ann, Pepper Ann. Another great theme song. Another theme song that takes you back to the early 2000s, the 2001 to 2004 era. This is like Doug level of icon right here, right? Like for individuals that grew up in this is a GOAT. First premiered on September 13th, 1997 and ended on November 30th, 2001. It was the first Disney animated television series to be created by a woman. Okay, there is another reason to clap it up. It is the first Disney animated television series to be created by a woman. I didn't know that, but that makes sense because it's got a woman's touch to it, right? Like it's quality writing, but the way that it's told, you can tell that it wasn't necessarily filtered through what a man believes a woman should be going through in middle school. I think she's in middle school. The overview, or premise, as we've been calling it. Pepper Ann centers on the trials and tribulations that occur during the titular character's adolescence and charts her ups and downs at Hazelnut Middle School. The character originated in a comic strip published in YM Magazine. Now, your iconic Pepper Ann is your number 56 on the 100 greatest cartoons for 2000's kids, and I'm very happy with it being there. We are now at the halfway mark of our 50s. This is it. Is your cartoon going to fall in the bottom 50? I don't know. There's only one way to find out, and that's to move into number 55.
Clifford needed Emily, so she chose him for her own. And her love made Clifford grow so big that the Howards had to leave their home. So they packed up a family car, and the Howards left the city. They moved to Birdwell Island and there many new friends there to greet Clifford and Emily. Clifford's so much fun, he's a friend to us all. I love Clifford, the big red dog.
Again, when you're looking at this list, I want you to keep in mind that this is about icon status for a certain group of kids and when they grew up. A series that everybody watched, a series that everybody knew. Whether or not you liked it or not does not matter. Just know that it is ingrained in our brains deeply, like being brainwashed. Coming in at number 55, we have Clifford the Big Red Dog, the animated series, the 2000 animated series, because again, you're talking about a legendary property that's been in books, comics, TVs, movies, live action movies, like every form of media that can exist. This show has had it. Clifford the Big Red Dog, official word is this. It's an animated educational children's television series based upon Norman Bridwell's children's book series of the same name. Produced by Scholastic Productions in association with Mike Young Productions. It was originally aired on PBS Kids from September 4th, 2000 to February 25th, 2003. Again, another reason that we need funding for PBS because we got shows like this that were so important to raising us at home. Two stories made up each half-hour episode. Usually one story featured Clifford and his canine friends, Cleo, T-Bone, and Mac among them. The other story would focus on Clifford's owner, Emily Elizabeth, and her friends, Jetta, Vaz, and Charlie. And it's also funny because this is a show that, although when it came on the television, I wasn't rushing to go see it, I wasn't excited to have it, there is still that comfortability when I think back to the theme song and knowing that it was there, especially when I was at my grandmother's house, because this is one of the shows that I would watch at hers all the time. 55, we feel good about that. It's time for number 54.
What do you want to do tonight?
The same thing we do every night, Pinky. Try to take over the world.
The Pinkie and the Brain. Yes, Pinkie and the Brain. One is a genius, the other's insane. They're laboratory mice. Their genes have been spiced. They're Pinkie and the Brain. Brain, 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 brain. Their mousy worth, they'll overthrow the earth. They're Pinkie and the Brain. Brain, 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 brain. Narf!
Well, you know, there's just some things that I can't explain to you. Some things that you were either there for and understand, or you weren't there for and are going to be lost. Pinkie and the Brain is your number 54 on the list. And God dog it, it's just a funny act show. Pinkie and the Brain is an American animated sitcom created by Tom Ruegger for the Kids WB programming block of the WB as a collaboration of Steven Spielberg with his production company Amblin Entertainment and Warner Brothers Television Animation. The characters first appeared in 1993 as a recurring segment on the animated television series Animaniacs. Another great WB series. It was later spun off as a series due to its popularity with 65 episodes produced. Pinkie and the Brain are genetically enhanced laboratory mice who reside in a cage in the Acme Labs research facility. If you don't know Acme, then you don't know Looney. Pinkie is good-natured but feeble-minded, while the Brain is highly intelligent but arrogant and bitter. In each episode, the Brain devises a new plan to take over the world, which ultimately ends in failure, usually due to the impossibility of the Brain's plan. We are closing in on the 50s list for the greatest 100 cartoons for 2000's kids. And the only way we can see if your cartoon made the top 50 is if we go to number 53, which is what we're going to do right now.
Arabian nights, like Arabian days. They tease and excite, take off and take flight. They shock and amaze. Arabian nights, like Arabian days. More often than not, hotter than hot in a lot of good ways. Pack your shield, pack your sword. You won't ever get bored. Don't get beaten, oh God, you might. Come on down, stop on by, hop a carpet and fly to another Arabian night.
There's only one other show from this Disney vault that I would put above it. And I'm talking about animated shows that were a spin-off of the animated movies. But this is definitely number 53. Aladdin. If you don't know, I don't understand why you're here on this list right now. But Aladdin follows the street rat turned prince after saving Princess Jasmine from the clutches of evil Jafar. Aladdin the series, also known as Disney's Aladdin the series, is an American animated television series produced by Walt Disney Television Animation that aired from February 6, 1994 to November 25, 1995, concluding 3 years to the day from the release of the original 1992 animated feature film on which it was based. The premise is this. The series is set in the fictional Sultanate of Agrabah. It takes place 1 year after the original film and is set after the second film. Aladdin, now engaged to Princess Jasmine, embarks on numerous adventures with his companions both within and outside of Agrabah. If you enjoyed the Aladdin movies, you will enjoy this show. It's got all the charm, all the wit, all that swagger that Aladdin brought to the Disney animated vault. I think this is the only show that has this particular voice and feel. Moving on to number 52.
Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side. When I paid a visit, while it's possible I missed it, it seemed different yet exactly the same. Yeah. Till further notice, I'm in between. I'm in between. From where I'm standing, my grass is green. Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side.
Someone once told me that life would be... I don't know, the grass is much greener on the other side. Boy, that song is something special. I don't even know who sings that song, but her voice... so great, so specific, so unique that I'm also thinking that I think I should know. Macy Gray sings that song. There's something specific and so gorgeous about her voice that it sticks with you. I haven't seen the show in at least a decade, and I'm still remembering the tone and the vibe. This is a show that honestly, I don't think gets enough love for how great it was at the time. And this is coming from an individual who, like I said, I was a young black boy who was more interested in video games and playing sports. I should not have liked this show, but I can admit when there was really good storytelling, and this is what this show has more so than anything else, it's great storytelling. As Told by Ginger, also known as Told by Ginger Footley, is an American animated preteen drama television series produced by Klasky Csupo. I've seen that name a lot. Doesn't she also do Rugrats? Which also produced Rugrats. That's what I thought. And aired on Nickelodeon. Oh, Klasky Csupo is a company. All right. The series focuses on a junior high school, later high school girl named Ginger Footley, who, with her friends, tries to become more than a social geek. The series first aired on Nickelodeon on October 25th, 2000. This is also one that I feel like when they had episode premieres, like big episode premieres, it almost was premiered like a live action show. Like, oh my God, what's going to happen to Ginger and her love interest? Who I can't remember right now, but that's the type of gravity that this show had, is that they would almost make it like, here's some real drama, kids. Really tune in to what's happening in Ginger's life. Ginger and her friends, Darren Patterson, voiced by Kenny Blank, Deirdre Hortense Dodie Bishop, voiced by Aston Miller, and Macy Lightfoot, voiced by Jackie Harris, try to rise from the position of social geeks as they solve many conflicts that come their way. Here's the other thing, is this show actually, like, it aged. You know how Rugrats stay the same age unless you fast forward to all grown up? This show, I think each season had them move on to the next grade, and the problems became that much more significant as they got older. A great show. Cannot say this enough. 52 is where this show falls, and I could not be happier. Honestly, little sad that it didn't even make the top 50, because I think it definitely deserves. Writing wise alone, this is probably one of the best written. Let's do it like this. I think it's top 10 best written shows for 2000s kids. Okay, y'all know what time it is. 51.
Forces of evil, these are the adventures of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command.
We've got two great spin-offs when it comes to the 50s right now. We had Aladdin spinning off of its big-time blockbuster movie, and now we've got Buzz Lightyear Star Command coming in at number 51, spun off of course, Toy Story. Basic premise, super simple. You love Buzz in Toy Story. You love this kind of idea that he was based on this real cartoon superhero, that there was a show, and then you're like, I want to see that show. So what do? They gave us that show. What's the official word on Buzz Lightyear Star Command? Well, it's an American animated science fiction comedy television series produced by Walt Disney Television Animation and Pixar Animation Studios. It is a spin-off of Pixar's Toy Story and presents a fictionalized account of the in-universe character Buzz Lightyear. Series preceded by the direct-to-video film Buzz Lightyear Star Command. I didn't even know there was a direct-to-video film. Another big project that only really got this that I can remember as an actual television series. Like, we didn't get any other Toy Story television series, but this one holds the torch pretty freaking high. Capital Planet is the forefront of the Galactic Alliance, a peaceful union of various planets, home to various alien species that coexist in harmony. Star Command is a peacekeeping organization consisting of space rangers who investigate threats to galactic peace. The primary enemy of Star Command is Emperor Zurg, who, if you saw Toy Story 2, we got introduced as Emperor Zurg, and he was a pretty badass villain. Very, very happy to put this at 51. We've got one more on the list, y'all, and I'm really excited to end on this because, like I said, whenever it comes to the bookends of these numbers, it means that I am letting you know how great the next set of cartoons are. I am the first of the next higher set of numbers. So this one definitely deserves that title. Here it is, number 50.
Life is like a hurricane here in Duckburg. Race cars, lasers, aeroplanes. It's a duck blur. Might solve a mystery or rewrite history. DuckTales, woo! Every day they're out there making DuckTales, woo! Tales of daring, do that, and DuckTales.
Again, we got another one that was re-aired in the early 2000s that I cannot say enough about. That theme song is, to me, probably my favorite cartoon theme song of all time. It's just hard to beat it. The DuckTales, oh, there's nothing greater than hearing that on the television. I would stop whatever I was doing and rush to the living room. Not even necessarily to watch the show, just to sing along with the damn theme song, man. It's an American animated television series produced by Walt Disney. I'm starting to see that the 50s is the Disney list. I think everything on here has pretty much been produced by Disney and been American for that matter. The series, with episodes 1 to 13, was initially broadcast as a limited preview run on Disney Channel on January 16th, 1987. Even when you look at it, it still holds up to this day. To be an 80s animated series, it is crazy how well it held up, enough for a 2000s kid to enjoy it as if it was being released that year. The main broadcast began, no, we don't care about none about that. We want to go to the premise. When Donald Duck decides to join the U.S. Navy, he enlists his uncle Scrooge McDuck to look after his nephews, Huey, Dewey, and Louie, who go on to be some iconic ducks that have gotten a bunch of spin-offs outside of this one. And I think they literally rebooted this. I don't know if it's still going on right now for modern times, like 2015 or late 2010, something like that. They got another version of the same show. Although reluctant to do so due to their hyperactivity, along with his continuous pursuit of increasing his wealth and maintaining harsh business ethics, he eventually warms up to them upon seeing how smart and resourceful they are. They're not going to give you the nitty gritty. It's like I said, a bunch of kids go in to move with their rich uncle and go on a bunch of adventures, usually to the annoyance of their rich uncle, who is living up to his name of Scrooge McDuck, but softens up. Like they said, every once in a while, he sees his nephews as kin and like really warms up to having them around and will do a lot to protect them. So watch this effing show. This is it. We are now officially moving on to the top 50s list, y'all. After this, if your show made the list, you can say that it is the top 50 greatest show on the 2000s list. You can say that it's one of the greatest shows to ever come out. And I'm really excited as we start narrowing it down, because after like this moment right here, there's nothing that is an F-rated show. If you've made it to this point, everything here is goated. But the next 40, oh my God, I don't think y'all are ready. So please, please, please tune in next week as we begin with the 40s list of top 100 greatest cartoons for 2000s kids. I was your host, JLW, and I will see you all there.
Mom and Dad, I'm doing fine. You guys are on my mind. You asked me what I wanted to be, and now I think the answer is plain to see.